Good evening! Hello, everyone! Good evening! Woo! Start of the week. Starting the week right with, with my British accent. Hello, I have arrived. I'm back. I'm back from my trip with Burritos. I wasn't sure if he had a good time. He had a great time, except like he met horses, which he didn't like. That was one last week. Let's go! The last grind. Finally, you reminded everyone. Everyone was like, "Damn it, it's the last week." Okay, don't worry, chat. There's going to be 4 streams this week. That is today. Today would be the last Ace Attorney stream, and I'm probably not gonna finish the game, so I'm gonna leave you all hanging. I'm gonna leave you, y'all gonna be hanging. You don't know how it's gonna end. As it should be. As it should be on this channel. No one will know the ending of this game because we'll never finish the game on stream. Hello, welcome everyone. So today, Ace Attorney, last chance of my voice acting career to take off. My last chance for my voice acting career to take off. And then Nym's gonna hang us. Yeah, of course. And then Wednesday community time. I will get a Jackbox game. I don't know which game yet. I honestly have not figured out which Jackbox game is the best. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I only know, like, I think I played is Trivia Murder Party and Fibbage. I played Fibbage. And I think there was one game where you make art. That's what I remember. I don't remember. There's so many Jackbox games. I don't know which one. I think they're pretty early on. The early Jackbox ones I played. Last chance to tell Iris yes. Last chance. She still doesn't know. I tried telling her several times. Don't get me wrong, chat. I've tried breaking the news several times on several occasions. I don't think it got through. So that's gonna be on Wednesday, the Jackbox games. And then Friday, last latte art stream Friday. And then Saturday night. Saturday specifically, same time as usual, my same time that I always stream, will be the final stream. Plan is Animal Crossing Island Tour. I will read your stuff on Discord. I haven't opened the channel yet, actually, but like right after I'll open the channel. Tomorrow I'll open the channel and I'll schedule all the streams. Yeah, latte art stream on Friday. And then Saturday, I will read your Q&A/messages over on Discord, and we'll chat, we'll drink, we'll have a drinking party. Of course I'm gonna drink. Of course it's my last chance to drink on stream, so I'm gonna bring out the expensive bottles. last drinking stream on Saturday. Go out with a bang. Go out with an alcoholic bang. That is the plan. That is truly the plan. So it's gonna be 4 streams this week. But I promise you guys, like, although like I said, I don't wanna promise anything, but it's a retirement. But I could stream every now and then, maybe in the future. Just not as I'm not an active streamer. I'm not a regular streamer. Not regular. Maybe once in a blue moon. You might see it, maybe. But yeah. But I'm not planning to do regular. I told you, chat, I don't like the grind. I've started to get tired of the stream grind. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I just don't have the energy anymore to grind several streams in a week. But if I do stream, if I do feel like it, maybe once in a blue moon. Looking forward. Hope YouTube's still good and around by then. I don't think YouTube's going anywhere anytime soon. But maybe I'm a time traveler, but I can't mess with this. I can't mess with the timeline. I can't tell you what's in YouTube's future. But I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be around for a long time. Should I reserve a bed in the ER just to be sure? Okay, Chad. Don't calm down. But yeah, I I'm not gonna be totally gone. Like, I'll be in Twitter and I'll still be Nym, just not active as I am because I'm old now, Chad. I'm retiring. I'm gonna be in the retirement home. I'm an old lady. I'm not gonna be active. That's years ago. I am old. It's tiring. I've got responsibilities now. Any future plan? Just the cafe. Just planning the cafe is my priority after. But if I do have time and I am not feeling too tired, maybe we'll see. I just don't want to make promises. I'm not gonna be an active streamer. Definitely not. I'm not gonna be actively streaming. A random Nym encounter. That's what's gonna be. I'm like that special in the Pop Mart blind box. I'm that rare item. 1 out of 144, I think, of Pop Mart blind boxes. Nice, Nym Cafe. Hopefully, I've saved up enough, and I'm borrowing some finances from the parentals to get it started. But we'll see. If you ever reoccur, we will take the unexpected gift. Yeah. So it's not totally sad. It's not totally a goodbye. I am not dying. I am only occupying a retirement home. I'm not dying. You're only sending me to the retirement home, chat. You're wheeling me in. My grandma body. You're wheeling me in the retirement home. I will now play bingo. I am now bingo. How's the shiny drop rate? That's true. As an independent, it's not really a full graduation compared to like company VTubers where you just completely disappeared. Because I'm not deleting any of these like Nym files. I will fully still exist, sort of. I'll be on Twitter. I'll be watching. I'll be watching you. I will watch VTubers with you. Just when you think you're safe while watching your favorite VTuber, just when you think it's safe, we look around you and boom, I'm there, behind you, not even beside you, just lurking behind you. I'm lurking in the same stream. You never know. I never know when I'll jump scare you. Okay. Nym file sounds so sad. We're not deleting the Nym files, but we're going to put it under a lock and key. That's what's gonna happen. Well, okay. Chat, gotta go to the gaming screen before it becomes a just chatting stream. You know, it happens. It happens where it becomes just chatting. Hold on, game audio. There we go. Bum 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 bum. We are in the trial, chat. We are now in the trial portion of the game. You see, I was thinking that since I'm not gonna be able to finish the game on stream, should I just leave it off after the investigation? But the best, like the most iconic parts of Ace Attorney is the trial part. It's the trial part. That's the most important part of Ace Attorney. So, I cannot end this game without playing the trial of the case, at least. Nym streams, I have been streaming for like months now. Must have not seen it. I blame YouTube. YouTube do be like that. YouTube is limiting my full potential. YouTube doesn't. YouTube is scared of my 100% brain power. Okay, continue. Start playing from the save. Yes, yes, yes. Do I remember the voices? Do I remember the voices? No, I don't. When I awoke the following morning, Sasato-san was already gone. Right, she left us. Outside the window, the rain came down in sheets, and so began an even longer day than the last. One that I would remember for the rest of my days. Who is gonna be my assistant now? Is it gonna be Iris? I might just do Hungarian accent for all. Sometimes you guys are like, your accent is Italian, and sometimes you're like, it's Russian, and now I don't know what I have. I'm just a fictional European country. Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber. Oh god, I have to do... Good morning, Gina. Why did I make his voice so calm? Good morning, Gina. I'm determined to prove your innocence today. I'm sure we can do it. So where's your friend then? Sorry? You know, her in the fancy dress. Well, you made her country. Sasato or whatever. I've changed her. Oh god, I don't remember how you sounded like in my head. Because whenever I stop playing this game for even a day, all the voices just dissipate. British in it. Okay, Tuesday. Okay, I can do this. Channel inner British. Inner British. Sniff in that fish and chips. Channel the inner British in you. If there was any speckle of British in you, Nym, it's time to bring it. Sato, however you say it, I don't know. Mrs. Sato had to leave early this morning. She was already gone by the time I woke up. You'll wipe with that, are ya? Forget about me if you like. Go and see her off. It's fine. It's not as though Mrs. Sato and I won't meet again one day. Even so. But you, Gina, you only get one chance. This trial today is all we have, or they're gonna kill you. Who's this? Who's this? Good morning, you two. I don't know who you are. Iris! Of course it's Iris. How are you feeling, Jenny? Did you manage to sleep? Meow. Iris, what are you doing here? Okay, I've got it, chat. Let me warm up. What do you mean? What do you mean? When a friend is in need, we show our support. Isn't that right, Raggy? Meow. Must protect Blondie. Blondie is best girl. Tsundere, but still best girl. Waggy! Great way to show your support, kitty. Let me have a nose around. What arm can it do? Oh, that reminds me. I bought a paper on the way here. Now, would you like the good news or the bad news? What do you say, Runo? Ginny? Oh, well, I think I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first. Why do you mean Indonesia? Does Indonesia exist? Indonesia kinda exists. Apparently, a politician rose some tax by 12% and told people that don't like it to leave. Indonesia, okay, this is so, I feel so stereotypical by saying this, but I think of Indonesia and the only thing I think about is Indomie. Because I love Indomie. I can't get enough of that noodle. Indonesia do exist because Indomie is in my pantry right at this moment, and if Indonesia did not exist, I would not have my wonderful, beautiful, amazingly tasty Indomie. My favorite. I eat it for breakfast. Not a healthy breakfast, but sometimes I eat it for breakfast. No, I always take the good news first. First? What? Woo? You might not live to hear the bad. Yes, that question always gives away people's personalities. Let's not go there. Alright then, I'll give you the bad news first. A record amount of rain has fallen this morning, and carriages all over the capital are struggling to move. Huh, the bad news was a weather report? So I hope that Susie made her train to Dover, and that the train isn't delayed on its way to the port. Gosh, yes. Them Indomie got free ads by VTubers. Indomie sponsor me. Imagine getting unlimited, like a lifetime supply of Indomie. I will cry. I will cry, and I will learn Indonesian if that happens. Alright then, what's the good news? Well, the rain is forecast to subside this afternoon. So even if the train is delayed, it should be able to make up the time later. Well, that is good news, isn't it? I couldn't give a monkey's, really. Only all good news cancelled out the bad. So what was the news? What was it? It was neither good nor bad. The news was just neutral. They cancelled each other out. And look, this trial has made it to the headlines too. Home broker perishes and pickpocketer's plunder. See? How'd you like that? Well, let them say what they want. See if I care. I can't, because you're covering your face. Don't worry, Runo will soon show everyone that this headline is nonsense. I will. And then in tomorrow's papers, the headlines will be: Discharged diver is dauntless do-gooder. Gooder. Gooder. Whoa. Isn't that right, Runo? Oh, yes, let's hope so. Of course they will. I have absolute faith in you. How was that? I was trying to sound like Susie. Did it work? Did it? It's like she was still here. The day's paper has been entered in the court record. I wonder if it's in the court record, so it must be important at some point. Unsure how, but you know, we'll make it work. Good luck then, Runo. I'll do what I can. Huh? Obviously, I don't know the law like Susie does, but still. I'll be by your side the whole time, giving you moral support and encouragement. I'm not sure that big thing is as comforting as you think it is, to be honest, but we've got a gun, chat! We've got a gun! We only have katana, we have the smoke grenade! We're gonna win this trial, chat. We're gonna make them win the trial. Thank you, Iris. That's very kind of you. I do agree. The 3D animation, so good, so cute. Ace Attorney did it. Oh, it used to have 2D. I forget which game it started veering towards 3D models, right? Because I remember everything was 2D back in the DS days with Ace Attorney. I think when the 3DS. Oh, is it the 3DS? Probably because it does have the word 3D. I think the 3DS games suddenly they switched to 3D models. Yeah, Cowboy Samurai. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Gina. Oh yeah, Iris. I can't do this accent. Yes, Ginny. Well, I was wondering is all about Sholmes. Did they fix him up all right? All right. I've made her sound like McGilden, as your usual. Yes, the operation was a great success. But Hurley still hasn't come around yet. Is Sholmes gonna die? Huh? They started doing 3D with Dual Destinies. That's the one. Is that the one with Apollo? That's the one with Apollo, right? Ooh, I think that is the 3DS title. I don't know which one I like more. I like the old, like, I have nostalgia for the old 2D art, but the 3D does look really fluid, gotta say. I've asked a friend of mine at Scotland Yard to send a telegram as soon as he wakes up. I'm sure Gregson will let us know the moment there's news. Oh, right. No Susato-san and no Mr. Sholmes. It's all down to me today. And Iris! He forgot about Iris. She has a gun to prove that Gina is innocent of this crime.
Miss Gina Lestrade, counsel for the defense. The trial is about to begin. Please make your way into the courtroom.
Okay, bailiff.
It's time then.
Yes, let's go, Gina. Iris. Why are they letting the child be my assistant? Why? What are the rules? Isn't this child labor?
Lead the way, Runo.
Or is it bring your child to work day? It's bring your child to work day. Yeah. You know how do you guys do this? When I was a kid, my parents would like bring me to the office and be like, "You try working and copy papers." This might be like, I don't know, you know, sometimes they're like, first bring your kids to work day. Forgot about Iris like we forgot about her dad's demise. We just forgot to tell her. She doesn't, it's okay, she'll figure it out. She'll figure it out when he doesn't come home. Poor Gina. Yeah, Layton and Phoenix Wright is also 3D, which I have not played. Have I played Layton and Phoenix Wright? Did I play that game? I feel like I tried playing it. I kind of don't remember if I did. I have a weird fever dream that I feels like I played the game, but also I don't remember enough to actually say if I played the game. Is it even legal to have Iris as our assistant without a certificate? No, well, it's bring my child to work. That's what it is. Dad brought me but never made me work. Why would your parents all make you work and my parents made me work? My dad was school principal, so every day kinda. Did you go to the same school where your dad worked? I was basically another secretary. Ooh, it would be interesting if you went to the same school where your dad was principal. I see those tropes in like some like American shows where they're like, my dad's the school principal. Well, I'm like, do you go to the school free because your parent works in the school? They have that, right? I did. Not a lot of people liked me. Oh no! Oh no! I thought they would fear you. You should have been Just Coffee. You should have been like the Malfoy of your school. I'm telling my father. My father will hear about this. No, I didn't get to go to school for free. Damn! Damn, they didn't even give you free tuition. Why? Hello, Nym. Hello! Welcome. Okay, back to the trial chat. She's trying to put on a brave face, but I can tell she's worried and scared. I have to believe in her from start to finish. That's the weapon that will secure our victory over here. Not evidence, but belief. Who cares about evidence in this court? We don't care of not the evidence. All we need is belief in our clients and we'll win. That's how the law works. If I learned anything from my great friend, it's that. That's how the law works, chat. We don't the evidence. We don't need that evidence. We just need the belief. Not the gun, not the katana, not the evidence, just the belief. Just faith. The Old Bailey courtroom. Oh, look at the... He's a juror again? The guy in the last trial? Wait, no, he was never a juror. Was he? The moon guy? The guy with a moon face? Why are you back here? Is London not big enough to have more of a variety of jurors? These people, I've seen them all before.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. This trial shall determine the guilt or innocence of Miss Gina Lestrade.
Like, chat, do you miss Goofy? Judge Goofy.
I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The prosecution is ready. Her defense is ready. A bit. Judge is probably secretly King George or something. You say, na 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 na, price that you're willing to pay. You can. It's been so long since Nym's goofing around. Oh, yuck.
Lord Van Zoinks.
My lord.
Remind me, how many years ago was it that you withdrew from the public prosecution service?
It was some 5 years ago, my lord.
Yes, and 2 months ago you resurfaced somewhat unexpectedly, and here you are again today. Are there some circumstances of which the court should be aware that have led to this erratic behavior?
Why are we asking about his personal life? This is not how court works, Judge.
In what one might describe as your former life 5 years past.
500 years ago, he's a vampire.
You dealt exclusively in matters concerned with the highest echelons of society and government. Really? Yet today you choose to try a simple case of burglary and murder?
Is murder simple though, Chad? Would you say murder is a simple case? Murder is like one of the highest degree of criminality.
I confess I find it more than a little befuddling, counsel.
There are 2 types of person I cannot abide. Firstly, those wealthy scoundrels who hide behind the mask of philanthropy to cheat the public at large.
He means Mr. McGilded, who you defended against the Reaper 2 months ago.
Yes, I just about managed to work that out, thank you. Magnus McGilded, if I'd known what a monster he was, I never would have defended him. We were kind of forced, though, to stay in London, so you would have probably. And secondly, even more loathsome. Those wily scoundrels who masquerade as allies only to effect total betrayal in the final hour. In other words, the confident tricksters from those tiny islands in the Far East, the Nipponese. What does he have against Japanese people? Huh?
What?
Did he really just say that?
He means you now, Runo.
I actually managed to work that out too. Thank you, Iris. Total betrayal? What are you talking about? Why is he so angry? Is it because Chat, it's a lover's quarrel. He thinks I betrayed him for shows. But no, Van Zykes. You're number 2 in my husbando list. Forget when I said Shomes was number 2. You have to forgive me. Number 1 is always my ex-husbando, Kazuma. Rest in peace, Kazuma. That's what you got from that? Yeah! It's obvious. Look at his eyes. The longing, the betrayal. That torrid look of hatred in Lord Van Zyk's eyes, was that directed solely at me? Or was he talking about all Japanese people? See, he's talking about me, because I'm the one who betrayed him. I'm home when I missed him. Lord Van Zykes is angry at me because I rank Shomes as number 2 husbando, and he thinks I cheated on him with Shomes. That's what's happening. Smelling that Fujo coming out.
An alarmingly scathing explanation, Lord Van Zoinks. Still, the judiciary welcomes the return of the so-called Reaper of the Bailey, feared by all London's malefactors. Why did I read as malefactors?
Your lordship is too kind. That's not Santa, that's Judge Goofy.
Now, jurors, the 6 of you have been selected at random to represent the will of the people in this trial.
We've seen these people before! Except for that Russian-looking guy at the end. He looks like Rasputin. Well, we've seen all these people before, right? Except the guy in the middle. I don't remember you. He kind of was he the guy, same guy, but he got a perm. Sounds like King Candy. That's a compliment. That is a compliment. He is voiced by, what's the name of the actor that voices him? He voices a lot of Disney characters. He's cool.
Are you ready to hear the evidence placed before you and determine the guilt or innocence of the defendant?
Former lieutenant of the British Army here, don't you know chaps like me were born ready. Clean crockery, clean cutlery, and a clean conscience. His lordship's motto is very appropriate here, I think.
Oh my god, he's cross-eyed, chat!
Everything will be stereoscopic in the future. Absolutely everything, and I'm ready for it.
I don't understand it. I can't have left it in here. It's not possible, but could I have?
Oh, juror number 4! You're back! I loved him.
Women indispensable in society. Stop. Women-centric future awaits. Stop.
I do my Russian accent. I don't have a Russian accent. Vodka. Whenever I try to get into the try a Russian accent, I'm just like vodka for Mother Russia. Good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. He sounds like my vampire accent, but more stoic.
Is something wrong, Bruno?
Oh, not exactly. It's just, why did they put a tourist on the jury? Right? Why? This is kangaroo court. This court is a sham. You can't have a tourist on the jury. You has to be a citizen. I'm fairly sure I recognize these jurors. Almost all of them, in fact. Yeah. So we don't have enough people in London to have a variety here.
Really? Funny coincidences like that do happen from time to time, don't they? But it is quite strange. The jurors are chosen at random from London's 6 million inhabitants, you know.
6 million and we still got the same gotcha odds. So I've been led to believe, but something tells me I'm being duped. What if the rat's actually the citizen and it's Ratatouille situation? That would make sense. A commentary about politics. Maybe he's lost. What if he was just sightseeing the courtroom and then they thought he was a juror and suddenly, like, he just went with the flow and now he's here.
Very well. Now, Lord Van Zykes, the court calls upon the prosecution to introduce the facts of the case.
As you wish, my lord. Allow me to begin with a word of warning to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. In short, there has never been a more self-evident case of cold-blooded murder. The victim, Mr. Pop Windybank. His name is Pop? He popped like a balloon, didn't he? I feel bad for rest in peace, Mr. Pop Windybank. Mr. Pop Windybank, proprietor of a pawn shop on Baker Street, was shot from behind and died instantly. The prosecution presents this photographic print of the crime scene. It's his rap name. Oh yeah, love me some Pop Windybank. As the court will observe, there is a single bullet wound just below the gentleman's left shoulder. The evidence suggests that the bullet pierced the man's heart, resulting in a near-instant death. Poor man. At least it wasn't painful, if it was near-instant. Moving on to the findings of the Scotland Yard's coroner. His report states that the bullet entered the body on a rising diagonal trajectory. And what's that supposed to tell us? It means the victim was likely shot by someone significantly shorter in height than themselves. Someone like the accused, you might say. Oh. The prosecution wishes to present the autopsy report and crime scene photograph as evidence, my lord. Iris? It was Iris all along! She was her cold-blooded murderer.
Indeed, the court accepts. Hand them to the bailiff, please.
Autopsy report has been entered in the court record. We should probably crime scene photographs or entered in the court record. I now ask the court to turn its attention to this plan of the establishment where the incident occurred. Oh, they got a map too! The proprietor was found in the storeroom where he kept articles pawned to him. A windowless room with a single point of entry, a door to the main shop that was found locked. In this sealed chamber, there were only 2 persons present. The victim, Mr. Windybank, and the accused. Hope the autopsy report won't need a sudden update. Remember when I always laugh. You guys watch real lawyers play Ace Attorney, and they're always like, they always complain like, you can't revise evidence in the day of the trial. Well, you can in this court. It may further interest the court to know that when the accused was discovered at the scene, she had in her hand the gun used to fire that fatal bullet. Oh no! Well, that's... Oh, I think that's the audience. He's one of those filthy drabs that lives in the slums in the east side. Oh well, it was only a matter of time before she got blood on her hands then. What are the jurors waiting for? The girl's guilty as hell. We can't jump to conclusions here. We mustn't assume her guilt just because of what she has to do to survive. What do you mean, get the parrot? The parrot was still the best part of Ace Attorney. Nothing beats the parrot incident. Nothing. Even today, Ace Attorney remains to be that game where you cross fire. Of course, I drink blood. My learned Nipponese friend, it is you who must jump to conclusions. The prosecution has barely begun presenting its case. Conveniently, this appalling act of murder did not go unobserved. There were witnesses.
Good gracious!
After their testimony, this girl's true nature will be exposed. Pitiful pictures or cold-hearted killer. Here's to establishing the truth. Blah, blah, blah. First wine cup of the day. There will be several more where that comes from.
The court will take the floor plan and firearm into evidence. Hand them to the bailiff, please, Lord Van Zykes.
At once, my lord. The crime scene, full plan. Why am I reading it like that? Revolver. Okay. I had 10 tiny bat familiars witness the crime as it happened. Blah, 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 blah. I have eyes everywhere. This isn't good.
I feel like the mood in here has turned very gloomy all of a sudden, Runo.
I think that's because it has. Oh, he threw his coat away! I mean, his cape. He threw his cape away. He means business, chat. Let us begin. Bring forth the witness to the foul murder of Mr. Pop Windybank on the 16th April of this year and pick up my cape. Who's picking up the cape? He transformed into a bat. Never mind. Hello, No Name. Welcome. Have a good breakfast. That's the best kind of breakfast. Watching a murder trial. Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court. Who the heck are these? I feel like these are they look guilty as heck, chat. They look guilty as heck.
Name's Nash Skulkin. Occupation is baddie. Professional baddie. Professional. Name's Ringo Skulkin. Occupation's same as him.
Tobias Gregson, Scotland Yard Inspector.
That's right. Why did I give you this voice? What was the voice? What did I give? What voice I give you? We're what they call... Oh my god. The three skulking bravos. Where's the third brother? Where's the third brother? What are you looking at me like that for? Don't lump me with you lot. Cool, blimey, that's cold. Don't you know what we're going through? It's our older bruv. Lost contact with him we have. So we're scouring every shady corner of the capital. And last night we come across you, very spit of bloke. That right, Ringo? He is Nash, he is. A very spit of him. So we decided, and then what we was gonna do? Are they part of? Are they like Italian? Is this like the map? What is this? What is this? What is this accent? We was gonna call you. That's what it sounds like to me. Big Bram Sulky.
Come on, leave it out, you two.
Sulky skulking. That's before he runs out of chips.
It's because he's holding a snack. Is that?
Well then, Inspector Sulky Gregson. Begging your pardon, my lord, but the name's Tobias.
I don't even remember how I did your voice to Gregson.
What I would like to know, Inspector, is what you are doing in the witness stand.
The Skulkin brothers are currently under arrest, my lord, on suspicion of theft.
Thieves are they, these three? Young my lord, begging your pardon, but please don't lump me in with this lot.
That's true, he is a detective.
2 nights ago, these two brothers illegally entered an establishment with the intent to burgle. And in the course of the nefarious activities, they became embroiled in a far more sinister crime.
By Jove, you mean to say what an extraordinary coincidence.
Oh my god, George, that can't be a coincidence.
Indeed, my lord. Well,
indeed, my lord, while attempting to burglarize the pawnbrokery, they witnessed its proprietor's murder.
He's on a box!
Order, order!
The various trespasses of these brothers is not the subject of today's proceedings, though they will naturally face trial in the very near future.
With your lordship's permission, I'd like to remain in the stand to keep these gents on the straight and narrow. Of course, Inspector. Skeptical as I am about the caliber of these witnesses, I will permit them to take the stand.
Mr. and Mr. Skulking will now testify before the court. Describe the events of the night in question. What exactly you saw? Happy to. Oh! 'Cause a skulking never skulking.
What is this bull? Ah! Gregson, do it. Gregson. Come on, Gregson. Oh my god. The moment he does the pose, I am gonna flip the table. Get out of it. Gregson should do the pose. It's Team Rockets and Meow.
We was walking down Baker Street in the small hours and the gaff store was ajar, see?
See, that's what they reminded us.
It was like some kind of sign begging for us to go in, it was. But once we got inside, called blind me loving, we heard a gunshot from the back room. We went to see what was what, but the door was locked from the inside. We never done nothing, governor, we never took nothing.
Are you like Italian or British? I don't know what kind of accent these guys have.
We just left after that, nice and quiet.
I don't know if you're a mafia, see, if you're in a Cockney. I can't do Cockney. I can't, chat.
A terrible coincidence it would seem. At the precise moment these miscreants entered the property, an even more sinister crime was afoot.
Make them sound like the Beatles. I don't know what the Beatles sound like, Chad. I don't even. I'm too young to be knowing what the Beatles sounded like. Okay, I know their songs. I don't know how they talked. I don't know, Chad. You're just too old.
The witness's testimony is consistent with the crime scene in every detail.
Why you guys keep saying like out there? I don't know what they sound like, Chad. I've not watched any interviews of the Beatles, I'll be honest. I'll study it after this. I'll study it after this stream.
The door providing access to the storeroom for the main shop was indeed locked from the inside, and within only the victim and the accused were found.
I must say, it does appear to be overwhelmingly simple case. Still,
I'm telling my fault. Oh no, not the Malfoys.
Still, the defense may cross-examine the witnesses now, of course. Counsel, if you please.
Counsel?
Yes. What's the matter, Bruno? Sorry, I was just stunned into silence for a minute by the blatant lies being told by that pair in the stand. I know that's all nonsense because I saw it with my own eyes. I'll just have to expose their testimony for the pack of lies it is.
Yeah, I've got a gun. Now tell the truth. Iris, bring out the gun.
We was walking down Baker Street in the small hours and the gas store was ajar, see?
Why was it ajar? Because Gina was there? It was some kind of sign begging for us to go in, it was. We was so lucky that it was begging us to go in. And once we got inside, we heard a gunshot from the back room. Maybe I should press on that. Was it ajar? Was it ajar? I will look at the picture later. A gunshot, you say? Just the one? Are you sure about that? It was ajar because it had to be for the illusion to work.
The Lulu is the Sululu. Yep, just one, governor. I can swear to that. It was, Dash. It was. Ain't that right, bruv?
The firearm used to belong to the victim himself.
Yes, Mr. Winterback always used to leave his gun lying around the counter.
Right, I remember. But if there was only one gunshot, wasn't there what about the calendar that had another gunshot?
When we examined it, we found the revolver was completely out of rounds.
That makes sense. Mr. Winterback always used to say he only ever kept a single bullet loaded.
That's true, I remember him saying that as well.
So we can say with considerable certainty that only a single round was discharged from the firearm used as the murder weapon.
Maybe the murder weapon, but like there's another. They shot Sholmes. There's two gunfires, but I don't know if that is the right answer because they did say used by the murder weapon, and maybe they have another gun.
Yes, my lord, we can.
And I should remind the court that the firearm in question was discovered in the hand of the accused.
Wonderful. We went to see what was what, but the door was locked from the inside. What inside blimey, we heard a gunshot. Oh wait, this is what I was. We never done nothing, governor. We never took nothing. Okay. Let's look at the court record. Oh, never mind. Let's look at the court record. Redemption ticket, representation papers, blood sample, redemption ticket again, manuscript, McGilded case notes, paper, autopsy report, single bullet found. Yep. Yep. No visible signs of trauma and death. Okay. Photograph. Yep. He looks pretty dead to me. Crime scene floor plan. Gun Gina was holding, which was there are signs of a single discharge. That is true. I cannot deny. I can't deny. But what about so they were that I guess Shomes they shot at Shomes, and that doesn't really, that's not for this certain testimony, I think. Okay, let's check. I will check the first statement.
Hold it!
The front door of the Windy Banks was ajar, you say? What time of night was this? Must have been about 1, right, Ringo?
Yeah, I'd say so. Right, Sulky?
How would I know? The place would have been shut in at 1 in the morning, just like every other shop in town.
Well, it was pitch black inside. It's true, ain't that right, Ringo?
I'm not so sure, Nash. I seem to remember a little light burning inside. What about you, Sulky, me old mucker?
Leave me alone.
They need a third brother. A small lamp burning inside. That's what alerted us to the situation in the first place. And when these gentlemen ventured into the open establishment, the accused, Miss Gina Lestrade, already had the muzzle of her gun trained on the unfortunate victim.
Objection!
That is pure conjecture. Huh, perhaps, but it changes nothing. These brothers inadvertently wandered into the middle of a cold-blooded murder, simply because they found the door of the victim's establishment open and ventured inside.
What? That's what happened. That's what happened.
Okay. Some kind of sign begging for us to go in. We heard a gunshot from the back room. And then what did he say? Let's see, the door was locked from the inside. Let's see what Iris has to say.
What do you think about this pair, Bruno?
I think they're lying through their teeth. That's what I think. I'm going to prove it. What is it, Iris?
Well, I'm not really sure. There's just something a bit funny about that prosecutor over there.
Wait, could this testimony be some sort of trap? It's a trap, Chad! We heard a gunshot from the back room.
Hold it!
Wait, why did I press again? We already pressed this. Oops. They all seem to...
Excuse me!
Oh! Is something wrong, Inspector? I don't know. Oh. I think I pressed that accidentally. Oops. I think I pressed this accidentally. Oh, the emergency. I'm referring to the emergency you've been talking about since yesterday. I haven't been talking about anything of the sort. That's top secret assignment, that is. Says the detective at full volume in the courtroom with the public gallery. He's stress eating, chat. Well, anyway, the point is you need to get the trial over and done with as quickly as possible. Okay, wait a minute. I think I clicked him accidentally. But the door was locked from the inside. What do I have? 3 samples of blood analyzed with a special chemical. The ticket, Iris manuscript, Vagilet case notes, paper. What does the paper say? Oh, wait. Can we see if it was open?
Pawnbroker perishes in pick-purse plunder. How awful for Ginny, I mean.
But tomorrow's headline will be Discharged Diver is Thoughtless Do-Gooder, right?
Yes, something like that. If possible, I'd like to go even bigger.
Bigger? How?
Proud pickpocket protects planet post-trial, perhaps?
Protects planet?
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow now. It's going to be so great.
Well. What the heck is that? Can you guys see if it was open? The door was open here. The door was open here. Look at him. He's on the front page. Too bad he had to die to get on the front page. Poor man. Maybe I'll examine the gun. We could examine the gun and see if it's only one bullet. Oh, never mind. Well, we can't find anything out of place, it seems. What about the photo? Nope, nothing. Nothing. What was behind the newspaper? I think it was just like I don't even know what was behind the newspaper.
There's a sensational story lower down the front page as well. Look! Ministry Mole classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice.
For a 10-year-old, Iris certainly has her finger on the pulse of the world news.
It's about secret communications between Great Britain and its allies. Apparently, they're being intercepted by hostile nations.
Communications are being intercepted, but how would somebody be doing that?
That's the question, isn't it? I've come up with 3 different possible methods so far. Are you looking for a new career, Bruno?
No, of course not. I wonder. Perhaps this is what Lord Strongheart was talking about yesterday.
Yes, it could be, and it could explain why he has Grexy running from pillar to post at the moment.
Ah, the government secrets. I see. It does look like a World War II pic, you're right. I don't know how that's gonna help us. I don't know how that's gonna help us, but... Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There it is. Bullet where the heart, the body, the back, the leg, rising trajectory. Single bullet wound. No signs of trauma. Oh well, you know what? I will present. Do you mean the door between the main shop and the storeroom? If my learned friend is having difficulty grasping the situation, perhaps a drawing would help. I will keep pressing and just see what happens. Excluding the shop's entrance from the street, there is only one other door, that of the storeroom. Of course, there was only a little oil lamp burning, not... Oh, why did I give you that same accent? Of course, there was only a little oil lamp burning, not much to see by.
And the door was hidden behind the curtain and all.
That's right. When we arrived, the door was mostly obscured by the curtain. Tell me, why exactly did you try to open that door? Any normal petty thief would run this at the sound of a gunshot, I should think. Uh-oh, well, your turn to rabbit, Ringo.
Well, Nash, yeah. I suppose you'd have to say we ain't normal, eh?
Hey, we ain't normal. Broadly speaking, human responds in 1 or 2 ways on hearing a gunshot or scream. The timid flee gripped by fear, while the courageous investigate to see if they might hit. This guy. Come on now. Do they look like they're gonna help? These gentlemen are of the latter inclination, my learned Nipponese friend. It would seem is the former. Alright, somehow I just proved that I was a coward at that night.
Thank you, counsels. So I believe we all understand that the door was locked and could not be opened. Proceed, witnesses.
We never done nothing, Governor. We never took nothing. We just left after that nice and quiet. You weren't nice and quiet. You shot shows. You didn't do or take anything. Is that your story? Well, it was bedlam as soon as, weren't it?
It was, Nash, it was. Didn't even have time to pull me dukes out, me loose lockets.
So with no time to take your hands out of your pockets, you just left nice and quietly, you say? That's right, Governor. Nothing we ate more than violence. Peace-loving nibblers we are, not bludgers.
We are, Nash, we are. Never even pulled me dukes out, me loose lockets.
So you clearly like us to believe. Come again? As you fled from the pawnbrokers that night, did you not run into anyone else? And did you not fire a gun at that person?
Sakes alive, they fired a gun, you say?
Blimey, Governor.
You ain't telling us it was you in the doorway.
It was I! It was.
Why, the bleeding Nora?
Oh wait, that was Nash.
Why the bleeding Nora?
Did you not mention that before? You were armed with a gun, and as you fled the scene, you fired that gun at London's greatest detective, Sherlock Sholmes. Gentlemen, we got them.
They shot the great Sholmes!
I did hear that actually. There was a rumor he'd been rushed to the hospital.
The great Sholmes, that's beyond pale!
On the night in question, these pair were arrested by the police within minutes of the discovery of the crime scene. Their suspicious countenance rapidly gave them away. And when searched, a firearm was indeed found in their possession. Furthermore, the barrel shows signs of a shot having been fired from it. The prosecution invites His Lordship to examine the firearm recovered from these brothers.
Yes, indeed, remnants of powder around the muzzle, as you say, Counsel.
The court will hold this weapon as evidence. Skulking Brother Scott has been added to the court record. Yeah, why did you have to use me to make that point? Van Zyke could have just told everyone they fired a gun at the greatest detective of London. Now, my little Nipponese friend.
Yes?
Here's to you successfully presenting the evidence. For yes, there are the telltale signs of spent powder on the gun and a single bullet missing from the cylinder. But the prosecution demands evidence that it was fired at the scene of the crime under scrutiny in this trial.
Objection!
Well, I don't need evidence, because I was there.
Objection!
However, the rest of us in this courtroom were not. The calendar! Where's the calendar? The calendar was fired at. If the defense fails to provide evidence in support of its rash claim, we shall have no choice but to toss your incompetence and move on. Right? Before they left Minivax that night.
The court demands that all claims are affirmed with clear proof. What evidence shows that the witness unloaded a firearm at the pawnbrokers that night?
So analyze the ticket, Mr. Mason, how under the basket bills. So what's a gold boarding paper? Where's the? I don't have the calendar. Hold on, let me save. Let's save. We don't have the calendar? There was a calendar that had a freaking bullet on it, sir. We don't have the calendar? I don't have the calendar? What does this say? Okay, that's not the one. No, it can't be this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Yes. I have it. I have it. It must be this one, right? It must be here.
Take that!
There we go.
The evidence is in this portfolio.
What on earth have you there, Counsel?
During the course of our investigations, we discovered a number of bloodstains.
Not trusting the police to do the job they're trained to do. How arrogantly Nipponese of you.
Well, anyway, we analyzed the blood samples we found and recorded the results in this portfolio.
And you claim to have evidence the court is demanding therein.
Yes, my lord.
No more dallying then, Counsel. Present the pertinent evidence at once. What do you have in your portfolio that proves these witnesses unloaded a firearm at the scene?
Here we go, this one.
Take
Present!
that!
What is that? Explain!
It's a photographic print taken at Vindybank's pawnbrokery on the day of the incident.
From the scene of the crime, is it? Is that a bullet hole? And if my eyes do not deceive me, it appears the bullet is still lodged there.
That's right, Yes, as your lordship noticed, the bullet pierced Mr. Windybank's calendar. The date shown being the 16th of April, the very day of the pawnbroker's death.
The incident occurred at 1 hour after midnight, but this indicates that a separate shot had been fired sometime after the calendar had been set to the 16th.
That's right, and while it isn't irrefutable, the defense believes there's credible evidence that the witness did fire a round from their gun in the pawnbrokers that night.
Rah! I'm surprised it didn't fall off the box.
Oh, how does the prosecution stand, Lord Van Zykes?
He's gonna be like, "What? Who cares? This is not what the trial's about." So this is kind of like doesn't matter.
That's the direction my learned friend wishes to take. The prosecution has no objection.
What? Yeah, it doesn't. Oh!
That's perfectly good wine, sir.
But you'll forgive me for flinging my hallowed chalice aside in disgust at the repugnancy it exposes. Yes, on the night in question, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery illegally. And like the bold baddies they claim to be. I can't get over that we are baddies.
Yeah, what a baddie. It's not as badass as they think baddie sounds like, literally.
They claim to be opened fire on the new arrivals before fleeing back onto the street. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy there, Governor. You're gonna land us in the soup.
We had a deal. You ain't gonna get into them details. Tell him, Sulky. Set the book straight.
I have nothing to add.
So he knew, did he? Yeah, they bad. Van Zykes knew their testimony would almost certainly expose the extent of their crimes.
You have a deal. It's been revealed what Van Zykes does in the shadows.
It would seem now that I owe my learned Nipponese friend a word of gratitude. What do you mean? What I mean is that you have helpfully confirmed an important fact. To what fact do you refer, Lord Van Zykes? As has been established,
All the accents are mixing.
as has been established at one point of their arrest, a single shot had been fired from the brother's gun. However, if the shot has found its target in Mr. Sholmes,
It's not their gun that fired at Windyback.
and clearly these witnesses
Then clearly, these witnesses cannot be accused of the fatal shooting of the proprietor and the victim. Ah! In other words, these two men have no material connection to the murder of Mr. Windyback at all.
I don't think it was them that killed him. It must be somehow connected to that guy, that posh guy who kept dancing. I think that's what it is. So that's it. What is?
That's it. That's it. We didn't have nothing to do with it.
We didn't, Nash. We didn't. That's what I reckon.
What was that little? None of it connected except the end. They did it. None of their little handshake connected.
Your crimes include unlawful entry, intent to steal, perjury, and let us not forget attempted murder.
Quite a catalog, eh, fellas?
Oh,
We're in for it. We're in for it now, bruv. Why am I having an accent?
Their accents are mixing.
now then, let us take a moment to consider the aforementioned great detective, Sherlock Holmes. It would seem the man patronized the pawnbrokers in question somewhat regularly. Where is he going with this? Mr. Holmes appears to take pleasure in tinkering with eccentric machinery.
Eccentric? Says who?
Not me, don't give me that look. He installed a pair of machines like this one in the victim's shop.
Oh! That's one of Hurley's red-handed recorders.
What is that, Counsel? It has an appearance of a photographic contraption.
Look at their cute red cheeks. They can't be evil. That's true. Look at their cute. They're too cute. They're too cute. I feel like they think they're baddies, but they haven't actually. They're not actually bad.
As your lordship has surmised, it is indeed a camera attached to a small timing device. Every half an hour, it automatically photographs the interior of the establishment. The idea being that if a thief were to break into the shop, he would be caught red-handed. The prosecution has obtained the photographs taken by the device on the night in question. That's a lot of photographs! Okay. Oh, the doggo! The good boy doggo! Look at that good boy doggo. As the court will observe, copious identical prints are produced in quite desultory fashion. Okay, where are the other pictures? I wanna see the one where Gina goes in and stuff.
Rather prodigal, I feel.
In fact, there are 2 such devices in the victim's shop, my lord.
We do love the good boy.
He never appeared, but he exists. That's what matters.
If I may refer the court to the plan of the premises, their respective positions are here and here.
And the doorway, smart. That is true. That's where you need to have the evidence.
You say these cameras produce a print every half hour. I'm afraid I fail to see how that would help if the anticipated thief conducted his activities in one of the many 30-minute intervals.
One can only pray that would be criminal linkers, my lord. On the night in question, the witnesses currently in the stand were not caught on camera.
No, not this handshake.
That's a bit old friar tuck, eh, bruv? Lady Luck loves skulking. Loves a skulking.
Witnesses, at what time did your trespassing
Begin. Witnesses, at what time did your trespassing begin? No one's voices match anymore.
Must have been just after 1, right, bruv?
Must have been, Nash. Must have been. Yeah, just gone 1.
In which case, minutes before these brothers entered the establishment.
If only the courtroom had windows, this vampire would die in the sunlight. But then we can't continue the trial. We're gonna need a new prosecutor.
What scene might we expect to see within the shop?
Let us examine the evidence. What is it? Oh! Oh! Oh, damn.
Good lord! It's the defendant! Miss Gina Lestrade! Good lord!
As the court can clearly see. That's true. The accused is pictured, gun in hand, facing the victim over the shop counter. No doubt coercing the proprietor to open the door to his storeroom. Now, how did Gina grab that gun with her pickpocketing techniques?
Quite, one can only too easily imagine the events that unfolded.
What is exact? I'm actually surprised Gina pointed a gun at a person. Takes guts. I would have never. I would have never.
The court will take this photographic print as evidence if you please, counsel.
We can't lose another husbando. They're dying like flies in this game. Do you mean the husbando is Windy Bank? Because Gina's a waifu.
I don't believe it, Ginny.
In short, the accused is the only person who could possibly have killed Mr. Windybank. Mr. Windybank or husbando. No!
Oh, I say, my lord, I don't know who this is.
Oh, it's you! Wonder if I about put in a word at this point.
Go ahead, Mr. Foreman.
Took a bally bullet to the knee in the Battle of Maiwan in 1880, don't you know? Decorated for it and all that, but forced to retire from service, sadly. Of course, a medal could never outshine the exploits of chaps like us on the battlefield.
Yes, Mr. Foreman, and what exactly is your point?
Carried on in the battle after retirement, see, the battle of daily life, if you like. And here I am now, leading a small squadron, 6 men, all good and true. And we'll all go down together. You mark my words, one for all and all for one.
Where is he going? What is he on? Where is he going? Is he gonna do his verdict? The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have reached agreement, have they? Is that what we are to understand?
Well, Mr. Foreman, is that correct?
I'm not judging your taste. Not out loud, anyway.
In a manner of speaking, yes. This is the Garadeb Squadron's position, sir.
What? No, it's too soon to make a judgment here. Status report of the court, men, on the double.
His lordship insists on promptitude at all times, and that goes for making decisions too.
I think you'll find the truth is as clear as day now. I could reach out and touch it.
I wouldn't have left in there. I just wouldn't, but in all honesty, I can't actually remember.
Situation clear, stop. No room for doubt, stop. Truth now undeniable, stop.
I'm very sorry for brothers. They are unlucky. And a little mouse.
Very well, I now call upon each member of the jury to state his or her leading in this matter. Announce their considered verdicts to the court.
Guilty.
Guilty.
No!
Guilty. Guilty.
No!
Guilty.
No. Oh, that was her voice.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty. This always happens in every case. Every case this happens. Every case. I'm not even surprised anymore.
That photograph. It must be the definitive evidence that Gregson mentioned. But Ginny didn't shoot him. No, of course not. My lord, the defense wishes to assert its right to a summation examination. Summation examination.
Very well, the court grants permission.
So, you refuse to admit defeat again. How unsurprising. Let's go. I'm ready.
We shall proceed immediately with a summation examination. Mr. Foreman, are all members of the jury ready?
Absolutely, sir. Always ready for action, my chaps.
Very good, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. You will each explain on what grounds you have determined the defendant to be guilty.
Okay, let me just drink some water, chat. Judicial findings. Hold on, let me drink some water. My throat is getting dry. That's a lot of reading. Jury be like, just feel like it. The jury here, they make decisions so fast. Why don't we wait for the entire trial, guys? We won't be too hasty.
All the... all the...
What was your freaking voice? I just drank water. I can't do it again.
all the evidence... all the evidence clearly...
I drank water and I don't know how to do your voice anymore.
all the evidence clearly points finger of guilt at this young pickpocketeer.
As a housemate, I should like to see all 50 filthy eyesores promptly and rigorously eliminated.
I think you'll find that if you look at the photograph in stereo, the truth will just pop out.
If I have left it in there, I should think there'll be repercussions by now. What is he talking about? Juror number 4 is not even talking about anything.
Mine made.
Wait, what was her voice in the... They had like voices for that, but I forgot. What?
Mine made up. Stop. Global radio transmission of verdict to follow. Stop.
In Mother Russia, we say never judge by clothes, judge by head. I am convinced brothers are innocent. Isn't it in Russia they say, yeah. Convinced. Normal voice is fine, we won't want your voice to die. But I want it to die!
The circumstances of the crime and the evidence do indeed implicate the defendant rather comprehensively.
The storeroom locked from the inside in which the victim and the accused were discovered alone. And in the accused's hand, the fatal revolver the firing of which was heard by the witnesses.
Not to mention this print. Take it from a chap who's seen action on the battlefield. That young girl's eyes are on the verge of pulling the bally trigger.
You can't even see her eyes! What's he on about? Thanks a lot, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh dear, Hurley's cameras were supposed to help, not hinder.
I'm afraid I think you have an uphill struggle ahead of you.
But Gina didn't shoot Mr. Windybank. Which means there's more to this situation that we've yet to see. She's probably just telling him to open the door, but she didn't shoot him here. If someone shot him, it should be inside the storeroom.
Agreed.
You have the floor, counsel. Proceed with the summation examination.
Okay, I'm ready. I am ready. I'm gonna bring out my katana and be like, say it's not guilty now. Okay, so we have to pit people against each other. Guilt at the young vacant teen housemaid should like to promptly and rigorously eliminated. Let's press that guy. What do you mean? Look at the photograph in stereo.
Sorry, what? Don't you know? If you look at the photographic print normally, it looks as though the pickpocket girl is about to shoot the victim, obviously.
Objection.
But there's no indication the defendant ever fired the gun.
All I'm saying is that if you look at the same print in stereo, it could reveal all sorts of new information.
Should we do the cross-eyed thing? By any chance, are you a fan of stereoscopes?
Oh, how did you know?
Let's call it a lucky guess.
It never gets old seeing the two prints merge into one before your eyes. It's extraordinary, it's captivating, it's the height of modernity.
Of course.
Oh yes, I think you'll find that the stereoscope is here to stay. Giving us new perspectives you could only dream of before. It's the greatest invention the world has ever seen.
If only it could give me a new perspective of this case, I might agree with you. Okay. Also, what is juror number 4? Juror number 3 is me amazed at Skyrim. What is juror number 4 on? What does he mean I left it in there? I should think there'll be repercussions by now. He's wearing surgical gloves, chat. Did juror number 4 leave something in someone's body? Is he saying that he left an item in someone's body? What's he on? What exactly have you been wondering about all this time, sir? You keep talking about having left something somewhere or something like that.
So sorry. As you can probably tell, I'm a surgeon.
Oh my god, he did it! He left something in someone's body. A surgeon? That totally passed me by. I mean, look at his outfit.
Of course, people conducting surgery in this country aren't considered to be doctors, oh no. Even though me and my kind are at the forefront of medical science, the real brains in the field.
So what is it that you think you've left behind?
Well, that's a little embarrassing to be honest. You see, I was operating on someone yesterday. Standard thing, went through the abdomen. But when I'd finished the procedure, I couldn't find my scalpel anywhere. He left it in the body!
What? Did he surely not?
Exactly, surely not, you say to yourself. Don't you? Worrying, isn't it?
No!
That's what's been troubling me this whole time. Could I really have left my scalpel inside the fellow's belly? No, of course I couldn't. So, there you have it. Like I said, a little embarrassing, really.
That's one way of putting it. The other is manslaughter. Insane thing that happened. There was, wasn't there a story about someone getting surgery and then the doctor left, a rag inside their body? Or was that, something from Grey's Anatomy? I think this is... Exactly, didn't this happen IRL with someone leaving, a surgical rag in someone's body? I heard about that. Gosh, you never know. The wildest things happen.
That's exactly my concern, and seeing as this case seems to be all much sewn up, I need to focus on trying to remember exactly what I've sewn up elsewhere. Now, I'm sure I made sure everything was back as it should be. Well, as sure as you can be without being sure.
I'm sure you need to be more sure. Okay, juror number 4 is of no help. Why don't we talk to the Russian guy?
Hold it!
Please tell me you're not villain Bolshevik, the Russian revolutionary. Revolutionary? Da, I believe there is such a rumor. It's just a rumor? As you see, I have unfortunate appearance. I look like vicious criminal. Your words, not mine. Just want to point that out. People call me revolutionary, murderer, autocrat. And which glove fits? Good day, I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. Right, that didn't sound staged at all. You'll forgive me for having my doubts. Why is he? I do not wish to see this doctor. What is happening? Who is this guy? Why is he here? What's going on?
to be treated like vicious criminal all the time. It is very painful. People do not realize. I have much sympathies for these brothers. People say they're criminals only because of how they look. The Skulkin brothers. Duh, maybe they went inside pawnbroker's shop. But they have done nothing wrong. That is what I want to say.
The Skulkin brothers did nothing wrong that night. Alright, well, first of all, that's one not so little misunderstanding I'll need to clear up straight away. Tell me something, Iris.
What is it, Renault?
The jurors are chosen at random from the inhabitants of London town, aren't they?
Yes, it's amazing, isn't it?
In that case, how is it that there's a Russian tourist sitting among them who looks like, for all the world, like a revolutionary?
I wish I knew.
Okay, well, what if I can't change the minds of more than half of these 6 jurors? The trial will be over.
But we know that Jenny would never shoot anyone.
Yes, so we need to find contradictions in what these jurors are saying and pit them against each other. I must ready to go whatever lengths I have to convince them of Gina's innocence. Okay, I need to press more. Let's press juror number 1.
Hold it!
Okay. You're Mr. Natsume's landlord, Mr. Garideb, aren't you? We really must stop meeting like this.
Ah, you're that lawyer chap. Well, there's a turn up for the books. Yes, rather a turbulent time we had back then.
Some extraordinary event took place at your house, that's for sure. Luckily, Mr. Sholmes and I were able to get to the bottom of it all. I think we did rather a lot for you, didn't we? He's putting in the favor card. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be suggesting that therefore you should change your leaning to not guilty or anything.
Can't be denied, I suppose. The curse of the Garadeb house was the talk of the town after that business. Lodgers moved out. I couldn't get a bowling soul to take up the tenancies.
Oh,
Haven't had the heart to break the news to Jonin yet. Bad enough the old girl's clapped up. Yes, can't be denied you did do rather a lot. But not for us, that's for a dash certain.
I suppose not.
Course. There can be no suggestions of that being the reason I'm leaning towards guilty here, obviously.
Obviously, but honestly, I really wish he'd pay more attention to the trial and less to the juror number 2. As a housemaid, I should like to... Okay, let's press this girl. Let's see what she got going on. Polishing the bench, I see. Again.
A maid's work is never done. Not a blemish must remain.
What exactly do you mean by filthy or eyesores?
On my way to the market for his lordship, I have to pass through the East End. That place is full of beggars, pickpockets, and crossmen, the scum of the earth.
I wouldn't think a maid would be so mean to people down on their luck. Come on, girl! A little harsh, perhaps.
Let me be plain. If it were up to me, all those back slums would be made spick and span or eradicated. At least we have people like the great detective working to achieve those important goals.
You're referring to Mr. Herlock Sholmes. I know, right? Why is she's not a woman of the people? She ain't.
That's right. I'd like to keep abreast of his exploits by reading Rand's magazine in between my duties. He does wonders cleaning up London's streets. In my opinion, he should be declared an honorary maid of the capital.
Mr. Sholmes, a maid?
It's really quite unforgivable. Gutter scum having the audacity to shoot our very greatest detective.
Minor detail, it was the 2 brothers in the stand who shot Mr. Sholmes, not the defendant.
A minor detail indeed. They're all gutter scum as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it might just be an idea to get our facts straight anyway. Oh, we can pit her and the Russian guy.
Yes, alright, I shall amend my statement.
Right? We can pit the them with this guy. So pit him with you.
Objection.
Right? Yeah. Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
Good Lord, Counsel, explain yourself.
Beast maid? Why you mean beast maid?
Oh my statement contradictory.
Contradiction. Con. Juror number 6, you've got the wrong end of the stick. I do not have stick. I have mouse. He does have mouse. That's true. As juror number 2 said earlier, when the skulking brothers fled the scene on the night of the question, they fired a shot from their revolver.
Yes, they shot poor Mr. Sholmes in the abdomen, I understand.
Surely you're not going to tell the court now that you didn't hear. Abdomen, abdomen, ABD. Sir. Sorry, my English still learning. You are telling the court you didn't hear. Forgive me, I did not hear. Here is word abdomen, part of person's body, containing stomach and other vital organs. If this what you mean, I should say in plain English, I am Russian, not native speaker. Who thought it was a good idea to let this man on the jury again? He can't even speak proper English. He has mouse. He's just like me, for real. He's not wrong. He does have mouse. So, you are telling me these brothers who look like criminals were lying. They said before we never done nothing, but truth is they shot detective. This is double negative. Yes, that's exactly right. Lying is wrong. No, the mouse! Especially when lie is said by person who looks like criminal. Coming from you, that seems surprisingly prejudiced. This means when they said never took nothing, maybe it was also big fat lie. Is this true? Well, according to the police report, no stolen goods were found, so... Enough! I trust no one now. Not the mouse! It's not the mouse's fault though, sir. I must see with own eyes. I must investigate crime scene myself. I'm afraid that won't pass.
Yes, it is, Bruno, easily.
Sorry? What mean, Iris? What are you talking about?
With the prints from Hurley's red-handed recorder.
Ah!
If you compare the print that pictures Ginny and the next print from half an hour later, you'll be able to see straight away if anything was taken or not. Cooey, Mr. Prosecutor.
Calling on the prosecution in the middle of a summation examination of all types. The print showing the accused threatening the victim after she broke into the shop is this one. We're actually letting the revolutionary go to the crime scene. No, he's just looking at the photos. I called the mouse Jane Doe. No, not Jane Doe. Not mouse. Not the mouse. Following the victim and the accused moved into the storeroom. Meanwhile, the skulking brothers entered the shop and summarily heard the fatal gunshot ring out. Where's the picture though? Sadly, none of these events were captured on film. This is the print produced by the camera half an hour later after the brothers' fight.
Oh, good boy! So this was taken after Hurley was shot then. As far as I can tell, nothing has been taken.
That does seem to be the case. I can't notice anything that's obviously missing in the second print. Was there? I guess not.
So, the brothers who look like criminals told only one lie. They shot man, but they stole nothing. It would seem so, yes. Good. No, not good. You were right. I did not understood situation. Now I know brothers have lied. I think it is very important to continue with trial.
Yay! Russian guy's on our side. Let's go, Russian guy.
Yay, well done, Bruno. The balance is shifting.
Well, it's a start, I suppose. But there must be more in what these jurors are saying that I can use to expose the truth. And if I can do that, we just might turn the situation to our favor still.
Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, counsel. Continue with the summation examination.
Kindly hand that new photographic print to the bailiff to be filed as evidence.
Okay, we got a second shot.
Another print in the court record. What if we can make use of that?
Can we?
In the lake of lies are many dead fish. We must find truth. Therefore, I say, not guilty verdict.
Good for you, Russian man. Let's look at the photo. Oh! Now we can see it in full form, chat. Look at that guy. Let's see, same thing. The picture's there. I guess it is the same. You can try to look at Gina's photograph and see. Good boy still there. Yeah, it does. It looks exactly the same. Oh wait, this is different. This is different, chat. Look at this. It's broken. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Anyway. Let's check this girl if what she says.
Sorry, radio transmission. What do you mean?
Are you from Far East? Stop.
Yes, from the Empire of Japan.
All communication with Far Eastern nations used to take place by mail. Royal Mail steamers may take more than a month to complete the journey. Ah, but now we have the electric telegram, so you can send messages using electrical signals. Thousands of miles of cables have been laid along the ocean beds connecting the entire world.
Thousands of miles of cable on the ocean bed makes my head hurt just thinking about it.
You are well informed, young lady. Hee 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 hee.
But cables will soon become a thing of the past. Stop. And just when I starting to catch up.
Radio transmission is the future. Stop. Messages carried over airwaves to four corners of the globe. Stop. Excitement growing. Stop. Atmosphere. Electric. Stop.
Right. Try not to wear out your fingers.
Era of wireless telegraphy. Stop. Driving technological evolution. Stop. And people say inventions like the stereoscope are the height of technology. What's utter piffle?
Piffle? Piffle? Piffle? Huh?
I can't understand.
Oh.
Excuse me.
He's an angry one. Let's see. Juror number 3. Sorry to interrupt when you're obviously fuming, but...
What?
Do you perhaps have something to say about juror number 5's last remark? As if I couldn't guess.
Oh, you bet I do. Say that again. Go on, I dare you.
Goodness, are you talking to me?
I think he just might be, yes.
You think stereoscopes are just toys, do you, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, really, a machine to view photographs in 3 dimensions. Why on earth would you not just use your eyes to look at the world around you? It's all 3-dimensional.
She doesn't have a point. That lady's key to the internet. She's one of those. What a great way to appease the man.
No, I'm sorry. Stereoscopes are of no practical use at all. You just don't know! Pardon. I think you'll find that viewing a photograph through a stereoscope can unlock all sorts of possibilities.
Oh god, the way he does it.
I'm obviously going to have to demonstrate.
What sort of possibilities?
Well, take a crime scene for example. If you had a pair of photographs from a crime scene that you could view through a stereoscope, it could reveal hidden clues you'd never even noticed before.
What?
Have you got any, Runo? Any prints you could look at with a stereoscope?
I guess so. How about this print here? It should do the trick, I think. Can we do these two? Right? I'm not sure. Can we... But it's not exactly the same, is it? Can we? I'm guessing it's these two.
Take that!
Alright then, juror number 3. Are you saying you can do this with any two suitable photographic prints?
Of course I can.
Very well then, I'd like you to demonstrate.
I'd be delighted to. Just give me one more print and I'll amaze you all.
This one? Both of them? Alright, these two prints were both taken with the same camera in windy banks on the night in question.
Yes, I see. Tell me, Mr. Lawyer. Do you know how stereographic images work? Do you understand the principle?
Well, yeah, Iris told us, right? Well, I think so. I did have a lesson only yesterday. Do we have to cross our eyes? The left and the right eye images need to be the same, only with a slight shift in the positions of some objects. Time for the eye crossing, chat! Then when your brain emerges the two images together inside your head, it notices the shift as if it were death. I always read it as death.
Yes, exactly. It's that small shift between certain objects in the two pictures that's really important.
So what happens if you use two photographs that are exactly the same then?
No, obviously that wouldn't work at all. Not for the seeing the sea three-dimensionally anyway. Oh! Of course, now I see. I think the young girl has discovered the secret. I have.
Oh my god. Cross-eyed Iris never fails to impress. I'm gonna leave this here for a while. I'm just gonna drink some water while she's cross-eyed. Okay. Oh god. Can you uncross your eyes before you tell me?
Have another look at these two pictures from Hurley's camera, Runo. Go on.
I mean, all I can see is the difference in the... Yes, I do. Of course there is. Oh, I forgot to read what Iris said.
Can you see there's a very obvious difference between the two?
Of course there is. There are two people in the first and no people in the second.
Well, yes, you can see that straight away, but now try looking at the pictures in 3 dimensions.
Alright, I'll give it a go. I mean, obviously, it's alright, chat, cross your eyes. Isn't it pretty obvious about the lamp? So to start with, you have to cross your eyes and then try to make the two pictures overlap exactly. Cross your eyes, guys. I tried my best. Let's see if by crossing my eyes I can make the quill and pens from each picture overlap in the middle. I can't really cross. I can't do it. I can't see anything. I don't know what they're talking about. Am I just not crossing my eyes well enough? I see another dim. Is she single? Chad, not my mysterious twin. I'm trying to... I can't. I don't know what they're talking about. All I can see, I can spot the difference.
Well, did you manage to see it properly, Runo?
Wait, I bet...
Oh, don't worry. I just have just the thing.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, give me the stereoscope. I know I mentioned this yesterday, but if you had that contraption with you from the outset, you could have saved me staring at Mr. Windybank and Gina like I hate them all the time.
And if you remember, I said in reply that it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Anyway, why don't we try using this helpful little aid now?
Yeah, give me the aid! My god, I was crossing my eyes for no reason.
Here goes.
Eh? I thought we were looking at the lamp, but I guess we're not.
Now let's see what we got. Wait, look at that.
Ah, what's going on with these two pictures? Some things in the counter sort of jump out at you. Oh god. I'm glad Lord Van Zykes is looking through the stereoscope and he's not trying to... I don't want to see Lord Van Zykes with eyes crossed. Not my husbando.
Yes, that's it. You see?
Not cross-eyed Van Zykes. That would ruin the image of Lord Van Zykes. No.
That's the other amazing power of the stereoscopes.
Of their amazing power?
Is someone going to explain this black magic, eh? Why the deuce is some of the things on the counter seems to jump out at you like that, huh?
I think you'll find that if you consider the basic principle of the stereoscope, you'll answer your own question.
Basic principles of a stereoscope.
Said before, if you try to look at two identical pictures using a stereoscope, it won't work at all. It's a slight shift in the positions of certain objects that lets you see pictures three-dimensionally.
So something shifted in that area? In other words, even though at first glance it seems the objects on the counter haven't moved at all between the two pictures, it shows that actually there must have been a slight shift in their positions. Are we not gonna mention the lamp? Because, like, the lamp is pretty darn obvious.
Yes, there must have been.
Are we not gonna mention the lamp? I want neither his eyes nor his legs crossed. Keep the gates open and straight, but not too straight. Fine!
Now hold fire there, sir. Got a reasonable grasp of this whole cross-eyed business, how I'd say. But why the devil does this shift between the two prints exist in the first place? Well, what's the answer, fellow? Come on, you're the cross-eyed master.
I wouldn't say the cross-eyed master. I love lamp. But what is the lamp's broken, guys? Am I the only one seeing it like that?
What? Me? I haven't the first idea.
You know, Runo, it's quite simple.
It is.
Just think through it. Just think it through step by step. The first photograph was taken at 1 o'clock a.m. Then, 30 minutes later, the second photograph was taken. But the position of some items in the counter appears to have shifted slightly in the interim. So that means that sometime in half an hour interval, someone must have tampered with the things on the counter.
Zookas!
Yeah, like the candle, the lamp on the table. It's different, right? Yeah, look at this. This lamp. Look at that. It's different. It's broken. Look. Is this just like a bug? It can't be a bug. It's different. Why is everyone focusing on this when it's obviously... This is obviously different. You don't even need to do the cross-eyed thing to see that this is obviously different. I like how no one's mentioning it at all.
Someone tampered. New information. Stop. Not mentioned in testimony so far. Stop.
Yes. We've had to go around circles a little here, it seems. There's no one's gonna mention it? What is that? Is that what am I seeing things? Is it not real? Now I'm starting to gaslight myself. Am I just seeing it? They just like cross-eyeing maybe. But I'm starting to see what I should be aiming at in this summation examination now. Lamp natural do that. Really Nym really focus on the lamp because the lamp's different. Ladies and gentlemen, the question now is clear. We know the items on the countertop were moved, but by who?
Are you suggesting you might know?
Of course. I can tell you right now who is responsible for the almost imperceptible shift in the items on the counter. Who? I don't know. What do you mean? I don't. Okay, I was saved. What, Gina? Did Gina do it? Do you think it's the brothers? Professional baddie by trade. I mean, is it Gina that moved it? I don't think so. Is it Windy Bank that moved it? He was there. Windy Bank moved it? Probably. I mean, let's try Windy Bank. Quite clearly, it was the work of this meddler. It's not him. It's not Mr. Windy Bank, guys. It ain't. No, it's not him. Well, it ain't him. Maybe it's one of the... It's Kazuma an option. It's Sherlock Sholmes, clearly. Maybe it was one of the brothers then. Ow. Ow. Okay, let's try again. That's true. It was in Windy Banks. If it's not Gina or Windy Bank, then it's... There must be one of the brothers? I don't know, I'm just gonna it's Barak Van Zykes, clearly! It's the shadow guy, Nym. It might... It's oh, I guess... Wait, I just realized I never looked at their age. She's only 16? Sherlock Sholmes 34. That means he's illegal. Iris is only 10. 48. 17. Oh, she's older than Susato. Egbert Benedict. Question mark. We don't even know his real name. Okay. Oh, Van Zyk's 32. He is also legal.
Take that!
Oh, maybe one of the brothers. I don't know. It's not the Skulkin brothers? Oh, wait, it is. Wait. This does not agree with what brothers said in testimony before. They said they did not even have time to pull dukes from Lucy Lockets. My phrase book says dukes meaning hands and Lucy Lockets meaning pockets. But this, another lie, is what you are saying. Yes, I'm afraid so. Now hold on there a minute. You can't be sure of that. I quite agree. The accused is a common pickpocket after all. Perfectly possible that she went through the things on the desk to see what she might steal. I think that's unlikely. And why exactly? Yeah, why is it not Gina? As you can see from his photographic... Oh, because she was holding a gun with two hands, so she couldn't have, probably. The photographic print, the defendant was pointing a gun at the victim. It would seem as my learned friend indicated that she was coercing Mr. Windybank to open the storeroom door. In other words, Miss Lestrade's interest lay within the storeroom, not in the main shop, giving her no reason to touch anything on the counter. All of which points to one thing. The Skulkin brothers have omitted key facts in their testimony. They can't be trusted.
but the accused is a pickpost, common gutter trash. Why look any further for the wrongdoer here?
Because the Skulkin brothers are thieves, madam. No better, in fact, worse than the pickpurse. What? But a pickpurse is also a thief, and the Skulkin brothers is a thief. So how are they worse than the pickpocket when they're both thieves? What are you saying, Inosuke? They both steal things. I'm like Mr. Incredible with the math is math. Stealing is stealing! Why someone so cute so bad? They're a... What was that they call it? What was it that they call themselves? Where are the people? They're a... professional baddie by trade. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would condemn the defendant on the grounds that she's a pickpocket, would it not at least be right and proper to thoroughly scrutinize testimony given against her by two thieves?
Well said.
I, for one, would like to hear more from that shady pair. Oh my god! As a true surgeon does not use his hands.
Can you all see now? I think you'll find stereoscopes aren't playthings. You've seen the extraordinary potential firsthand.
He's got glean to not guilty! Let's go!
Wholeheartedly agree, stop. Must purchase after trial, stop. Will return home via Regent Street, stop.
Let's go! The trial continues.
Well, it would seem this trial has yet to run its course. The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have declared their inclination via the mighty scales of justice with magical fire. I hereby call the summation examination to conclusion with the balance altered in the defendant's favor. 2 lean to guilty, 4 lean to not guilty. Accordingly, the jury is without consensus. And I order this trial to continue.
Yay, well done! Oh, by the way,
What?
you should hold on to this, Runo. You never know when it might come in useful.
Twice in one trial would be unusual, surely, but alright. Okay, but yeah, we might need that. That would, at least I won't have to see cross-eyed Nym. The mighty scales of justice.
Lord Van Zoix, you will instruct the witnesses to the court that the court demands additional testimony from them.
I'm sure it won't spoil the bouquet to do so, my lord.
Yeah, we did it. Let's go.
I've won myself another chance to probe that pair about their activities that night at least. And I won't stop probing them until I've proven that Gina is innocent. Believe it. Yeah! This is where we save and end stream, and now you will never know. This is where the stream ends, chat. This is where the stream ends, and then now you will never know what will happen. The model can't do cross eyes, so we kind of see nothing. Damn. What could have been. Time to end stream. Now you will never know, chat. I want to eat the judge's beard so bad. the surge. I just want to know, chat. Even like before, I don't even care about the mystery anymore, chat, of like who done it. I don't care about the who done it mystery. All I want to know is if judge number 4 actually left a scalpel in someone's body. All I want to know is the mystery of the missing scalpel, because that sounds like a more interesting case at the moment. Did in fact juror number 4 commit medical malpractice and left his scalpel inside? the body of someone. It could possibly be. That's all I am thinking about. I cannot. How am I gonna be able to sleep knowing someone's walking around with a scalpel in their body? I like how he just casually goes to trial without confirming if he left the scalpel. Then don't sleep. Fun fact: if you cross your eyes, stick out. No, not the cross-eyed stick out tongue. Nope. Anyway, guys, it's I would continue, but I think it would be hard to finish part 2 early, and I gotta sleep for work. So, unfortunately, this is where we have to end the story. If you guys want to know what happens, I'm sure a bunch of other people have played this game. I'm sure a bunch of other people have actually finished the game. I don't know how. Yeah, see you in the next Ace Attorney stream. I don't know how. I don't know if how anyone has finished this game with how long it is. Am I just playing slowly? I might just be slow when I play this game because I read everything. Next Ace Attorney stream when sleep is for the weak, but it's a weekday, so that's okay. I gotta work. I gotta work. I gotta make money for my dogs. I have 2 children. I have 2 children to feed. 2 big doggos that need their food. A bunch of other people, but not a bunch of other nymphs. A bunch of other people have played the game. You guys can watch what happens. But I will let you know if I finish the game. For now, I think what's important for me is to make sure my Animal Crossing island is ready for Saturday, because it surely isn't. I don't think I haven't opened the game in a while. I think like 2 weeks. I haven't opened the game in 2 weeks, but hopefully I'm gonna try my best to fix up the island some more. So that it's a bit more presentable. There's still empty spaces I haven't decorated, but I will show you the most. Messy is good too. It is so messy, chat. I just realized how unfunctional it is. The more I play in my Animal Crossing island, the more I realize how unfunctional it is. Record your playthrough offline. Man, I wish, chat, but like I feel like it feels weird to be playing a game and trying to add commentary when you're not here. It's just not the same. It's okay. I have to commit to my dreams. I have to commit to my dreams. It's okay, chat. It's you know, I feel like Let's Plays are even more work than streams, to be honest. I feel like recording a Let's Play and post, it's like the more work because you have to edit now. Now you're gonna tell me to edit things. All her villagers are freaking dead. I will not for Nym in the next, not vote for Nym in the next election. My villagers are well and alive, I'll have you know. Chat will miss Nym. Nice to know Nym will miss chat. I will. It's not the same. What if... Would you fix it or make it more messier? I tried to finish decorating the island because when I left off, it was partly decorated. Like, it was almost done, but like most of the back areas weren't decorated. So now I'm just trying to scramble and put things on the island so that the whole thing is decorated. But my beaches are not decorated, and that will probably never be because I'm too lazy to decorate the beach. I'm trying my best. I plan to actually like redo the island. After I showcase that island on stream, I am going to flatten that island. I'm not going to, it's not a full restart, but I'm planning to maybe probably just like redecorate everything. I'll edit for you. I'm sorry, Jan. I'm sorry. You can't fool me to become a full-time streamer again. No, you can't. You can't fool me to being a full-time basement dweller. I will be normie. It's too late for me, chat. You can't save me. I'm going to be a normie now. Did I say a spoiler for the series? No! No spoilers. No spoilers. I will finish the game one way or another, but offline. You need an audio editor, I'll do it. Chat! Why are you turning me into a YouTuber? That's even worse than that's even gonna keep me in the basement longer. One day she will come back. Believe. Don't blame us for trying. You will just believe, and I will. It's not completely goodbye because it's just a goodbye as a regular streamer. Just means that I'm not gonna be active, but doesn't mean it's forever radio silence. I won't die. I think. Maybe. Quick chat, buy your soju as a bribe. Damn chat, you know my weakness. There's nothing bad about basements. No, I'm fully ready to embrace the grass. I am fully ready to go out, run out, and roll on the grass. Just like on the grass. We're inhaling copium on industrial level. I mean, I don't want to make promises. I just want to focus on things I'm doing now. And I just kind of got tired of grinding. And yeah, I think I want to focus on other things. But you know, it's not a completely. I'm not dying. I am still gonna be I'm still gonna be on Twitter, and the channel may not be active anymore, but maybe we'll see. We'll see. I just don't want to make promises. Don't like. I feel like if I say that I will stream every now and then, you guys will camp out and check on it every now and then. Maybe. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. One day. For sure, one day. One day. Just give me some time. Give me some time. And maybe one day I will, once in a blue moon. Once when the pigs are flying. The only light in the pit that Twitter has become. I don't even know if I'm gonna be posting much on Twitter. Maybe just like a few coffee pictures at most. I will focus on now my doggos. My doggos will be the primary, and my cafe. And the doggos. This will be the primary focus of my endeavors. When it rains soju. When it rains soju. Time to splice pink with burnt DNA. Imagine if that happens. Paint the moon blue and glue wings to pigs. Why are you messing with nature, chat? It's not meant to be messed like that way. Okay. I am okay. Next. Okay, chat. Wait. Jackbox games. Let me hold on before I leave stream. I'm gonna look at Steam now. Do I have Jackbox in my library? Because we're gonna be playing Jackbox next time on the next stream. Nope, I don't. I used to have Jackbox. I guess I deleted it. When it's on the store. What's like the best pack? There's so many packs, chat. What's the best Jackbox party pack? Because I will add it on my Steam store, my Steam library. Why is it's loading so slow? Hold on, what is it happening to my Steam, and why is it like loading slowly? There we go. Jackbox. Jackbox party pack. Oh man, there's so many. Which one is the best? Which one's the best? Let me see what. It's so hard to shop. Why is it not loading? What's wrong with my Steam store? My Steam store is being weird, guys. It's like, it's not loading at all. I don't know why. It keeps recommending Dota. It keeps recommending Dota. I don't want to play that. I know it's free. I don't want to play that. What happened to the Jackbox ones? Okay, I'm gonna look at Party Pack 7. What's in Party Pack 7? MOBA stream. Shopping hard, make money, decide what to buy, brain tired. Steam is not even... What is in the Party Pack 7? It has Quiplash. I feel like... but Quiplash... Isn't Quiplash only good when you're drunk? Is that just me? Okay, what do we have? We have... Find out... What is in here? Quiplash. Chaos, devils and details. Can you survive the daily torture of human life? Drawing fighting game. A drawing fighting game. On-spot speech game. Talking points. Pop culture guessing game. Oh guys, I don't think we can do... I don't think I can do the pop culture guessing game. I'm pretty sure I had Party Pack 7 at one point. Let's Party Pack 3. Party Pack 3 has...
The Jackbox
trivia.
Party Pack was
my
cute.
God.
The Jackbox Party Pack 2 was sophisticated.
Mhm.
But the Jackbox Party Pack 3 is
Insane.
I'm sold. You guys don't drink while gaming? You guys need to drink while gaming. Oh, we can do... I think this one has Trivia Murder Party. But I guess like some games would require you to... Yeah, some games would require you to see each other. Some of the games, which we can't do for obvious reasons, guys. What's the survey scramble? What's in Party Pack 8?
It's time to check in to the party where everyone's invited, because it's time for the Jackbox Party Pack 8. Serving
Party
up
Pack
5
8.
sweet new party games that'll leave you hungry for more. Grab a pen and watch the weird prompts of Drawful come alive in the moving sequel, Drawful Animate. You'll believe a crab can crochet. Assemble the weirdest answer to high-stakes questions and land the corner suite with Job Job. One last thing. How soon can you start? Solve murders your friends are committing while drawing
can do
weird
this. This
weapons to
sounds
murder
fun.
on your own in Weapons Drawn. I'll find out who did this, Dame Booty Bench. Do you dare enter the
sounds
coal
fun.
mine? Guess your team's opinions on bizarre surveys and escape a haunted cave. It's the ultimate in group mind. Then spin up those trivia skills to grab a space on the
Trivia!
wheel of enormous
I love
proportions.
trivia.
It's the only game with a wheel of enormous proportions. With
Okay, chat. I'm sold. Party Pack 8 it is. Maybe. Probably. Yeah. Party Pack 8 it is. Party Pack 8. Party Pack 8 it is. Trivia. Anything with trivia. I'm just like, trivia? I love trivia. Which one has a Fibbage though? I also like Fibbage. Is that Party Pack? Is that just the first one? Or is it Party Pack 2? Or is Party Pack 9? There's so many Party Packs. What does it have? What does this Party Pack have? Party Pack 9 has... What does it have? It has Fibbage 4! I love Fibbage! Quick Sort. Trivia Sorting Factory. Yeah! Junktopia. Apparently, a strange wizard has turned you into a frog. Create hilarious backstories for weird objects and then get them appraised. The player with the most valuable items becomes human again. Non-sensory drawing, writing, and guessing game. Oh, inner creativity. This also sounds fun. I will add it to cart. Just like add it to cart because I like Fibbage. Trivia. Like everyone's chat's like trivia. Our favorite. Nothing like trivia. Okay, guys. Well, I've decided on the Jackbox Party Packs we're gonna be playing tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry. Wednesday. On Wednesday. And then Friday, latte art. Saturday final stream. That will be the schedule for... I will probably schedule all the streams tomorrow. Trivia isn't real. Tomorrow! Not tomorrow! Wednesday! Wednesday, chat. Wednesday. The day after tomorrow. Oops. Oops. Day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Not tomorrow! Day after tomorrow, chat! You know what? You guys can turn up. I won't be there. You guys can turn up tomorrow if you want to. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right, chat? What day is it today? Too late, tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow, it's not, it's Wednesday. Okay, you know what? You can live in your Delulu fantasies, guys. I understand. I too live in Delulu fantasies. I too am a Delulu is Slulu person. Okay, see you guys on Wednesday for Jackbox Party Games. Yay! Yeah! I am excited. I am excited. I'm excited to play with you. You guys better let me win. You guys better let me win. I'm just kidding. No, don't go easy on me. I want the satisfaction of proper victory. I will crush my enemies, even if it's you guys. Have a good evening, guys. Otsunim. Thank you for everything. I will see you soon. Have a good day. Have a good night. And we will play Jackbox soon. Nym wants to lose. I am going to crush you. I will win. And prove I will win in trivia. At least in trivia. Because I'm there. I keep losing to you guys in trivia. And it is like I feel like if I don't win in trivia, then it will forever not leave my soul. I will remember about the time I've never beaten chat in trivia. Good night, guys. Bye-bye. See you guys on Wednesday. Otsunim. Bye-bye. Otsu. Bye-bye.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。